entertained. Is this not why you are here?
Greetings to everyone watching live and everyone watching after the fact. Shout out to the faithful and salute to the patrons. This is Larry Williams, OAW Commander-in-Chief, here to bring you all an early in the evening live monthly Q&A. What's happening, everybody? How are y'all doing? I see people are filing in the chat. So I decided to go ahead and do this stream a little bit early just because I don't know who's going to be coming through this stream tonight. If it's anything like the one from last month, it'll be a couple of hours. It'll be crazy. There'll be all types of guests, all types of conversations. We'll just be wilding out. And the thing is, I actually got to get up in the morning. So I actually can't afford to be, up too late with a live Q&A tonight. So I decided, you know what? Let me just go ahead, kind of, what's the term I'm looking for? It's not play it safe. Mostly just kind of, cover myself and be like, you know what? Let's just start an hour early. We'll start at 7, and then even if it runs late, it won't be too late. So essentially, that's what we're doing today. So for the next hour or so, I will be taking all of your questions and comments, talking about whatever you guys want to chat about. Just hanging back, kicking it. Sunday night, we just kicking it like we always do. But of course, if you want to make sure that your question or comment does get answered live on the air, you can always drop a super chat. Those are all greatly appreciated. Allow me to be able to continue to do this. Helps out a lot, helps keeps the lights on in this sucker. Of course, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can always go ahead, drop a super chat, and I'll make sure that your question or comment does get read live on the air before the end of tonight's broadcast. You can also support the channel via Cash App and PayPal. Link to the description box. Link to those are in the description box below. And last but certainly not least, you guys can also become patrons, patreon.com/OAW, where I have multiple tiers with multiple perks. Whatever suits your fancy, you guys can also check me out there. So how it's going. So real quick, it is roll call time. I see people are filing in the comments. So let's see who we got with us so far this evening. Big Sam Broski's in the building. Yusuke Knight, Eric Gardner, Adrian Marks, Name Bowler, Adam Q, DeJean Patterson Powers. So yeah. Welcome. And I'm pretty sure other people will be filing in shortly. Also, as always, or now anyway, with the live monthly Q&A, we are simulcasting on the OAW Facebook page and Twitch channel, as well as the OAW YouTube channel. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting people from all over popping in throughout the night. And of course, because it's the live monthly Q&A, I went ahead, sent the link out to some of the patrons. So those of you guys at the $10 tier or higher, and of course, the few of you who are my $1 ones that you guys, since, long time like patrons, since the start of the Patreon, who are grandfathered in, I already sent the link to you guys so y'all could join. So yeah, just go ahead, follow that link, pop in, and let's chop it up. Let's see who else. I see Bruce Leroy, the real, I love that name. Bruce Leroy, the real McCoy. Welcome. What's happening? Cornelius Person. What's happening? So yeah. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get things started. Let's see. What is the first question? Name Bowler with the first question of the night. And let me go ahead and blow this one up real quick. Bam, there we go. Says, have I checked out Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet? I have not. I have not watched Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet. Not that interested in it, honestly. Disney's on my shit list right now, so yeah, not really that interested in it. Adam Q says, hello, Larry. Love seeing the OG glasses. Yeah, so he's referring to the Mortal Kombat review stream from last night. Yeah, I just wore my glasses because I didn't feel like putting my contacts in. So, all right, let's see what other. So DeJean Patterson Powers says, so what made Naruto? Wait, what is this? So what made Naruto unrelatable? That says unreliable. What made Naruto unreliable to you in part 2 of his series? Was it the Sasuke obsessions or the talk jutsu to most of his main villains? Because that several of the reasons I dislike his character. I think you mean unrelatable. What made Naruto unrelatable? It's just that prophecy shit. I don't like that prophecy shit. And part one didn't have that, and Shippuden introduced it into the series. I don't need the whole reincarnation of the son of the sage of six paths. I thought was fucking stupid. I didn't think that was necessary, and I didn't think it was needed. This whole the whole notion that Naruto and Sasuke were going to be like destined to duel each other and all this type of jazz, and the fact that they're the most powerful characters in the series, dude, you already laid the groundwork for all of that shit just because of who was teaching these motherfuckers. Never mind their personal lineage, just because who was teaching them, they already had the setup to be the most powerful characters and to sort of have this whole destiny bit about them, because look who they studied under. Look at the jutsu they're learning and look who they're learning it from. You didn't need all that added Sage of Six Path nonsense like that. That was just overkill. Like I said, man, that prophecy shit is getting on my goddamn nerves. I'm tired of people doing it. Cut that shit out. Let's see. So, but yeah, that's just it. Adam Q says, I was dangerously close to your top 10 characters list. I'm gonna keep guessing. So what Adam Q is talking about, for those of you all who wait, which video? No, I think it started in. Okay, so me and Adam Q got this game going on, right? So this is what happened. So I'm doing my top 5 favorite superhero. Was it top 5 favorite superhero portrayals, right? And then so towards the end of it, when I'm doing the little Q&A portion, Adam Q jumps in and he says, Larry, dude, I think I can figure out who your top 10 favorite like superheroes are, right? And I was like, oh, really? I was like, okay, well, knock yourself out, be my guest. And so then we do the so fast forward to, I think it was the very next night. It was the last monthly Q&A. Adam Q jumps back in and he's like, I got the list. And I'm like, all right, cool, pitch it. And so he gives me the list and immediately I start poking holes. I'm like, nope. I gave away one character that was not on the list that should be on the list in said Q&A. So yeah, Adam, I mean, keep working on it, dude. Keep working on it, I guess. Okay. So next one comes from Eric Garner. He says, which filmmaker's career has frustrated you the most personally? Filmmaker? Which filmmaker's career has frustrated me the most? I don't know about frustrated. There are some that just boggled my mind. Like I couldn't figure out certain things. M. Night Shyamalan is the one that probably confuses me the most to this day. How he keeps getting projects greenlit, I don't understand. And Pete, because I've heard people say it's like, oh, it's because he makes it, because his films are so cheap and they're so small, because essentially M. Night makes independent films. If you think about it, they're independent films with major studio like funding, but essentially they're still like independent films, right? And so I've heard the argument said that it's like, oh, it's because he makes his films so cheap. And even though those films don't make a lot of money, when you look at it, when you ratio it out, it's like if the film makes 10 times its budget, that's still a hit. Even if it like he can make a film for say like 50 million, right? And his movie might make like say 400 million, right? So it's like, well, shit, that's what, eight times the budget. So in that case, it's like, yeah, it wasn't, well, shit, even 400 million is still a good take for an M. Night film. So yeah, it just boggles, because I'm like, his films aren't that successful for him to sort of have the clout that he has. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the man shouldn't have a job. I'm not saying that he shouldn't get any work, but it seems like he can kind of write his own checks. Like he can do anything he wants. And I don't see how he keeps getting funding. That's my thing. That's my thing. Like that's what it is, right? That's what it is. M. Night makes indie films without ending funding. He gets major studio funding for his indie films, where I'm like, any other indie director, like they have to do that shit themselves, you know, grassroots, baby. They got to go back to the lab, back to basics in order to get their shit put out. But you know, M. Night, I mean, he fucking gets Warner Brother dollars, and I don't understand it. So yeah, it's not frustrated, it's just boggled. Like, I don't get it. It's bizarre. In my bean to the bop, bean to the bop. And Eric Gardner also follows that up. He says, would you want to be famous one day? If yes, in what way? If not, then why not? Define famous, because I kind of already am. Or I have, actually, I guess the better way to put it is I have been. I mean, if I want to be famous, it's just because I want people to be able to find my work. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not famous for the sake of like, you know, gratifying the ego for gravitas or anything like that. It's just so that it makes it easier for people to find you in terms of your work. You know, what would I like to be famous for? I'd like to be famous as a writer one day. And the more famous you are, the easier it is for people to be able to look you up and find some of the stuff you've written. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the main reason, you know, it's how about this? Well, no, because it's not about being popular, just famous. Yeah. More famous than popular. I was about to say popular, but no, you don't even have to be popular. Because remember, infamous is not popular. Infamous is well known, but not popular. Like people, you know, if you're infamous, people don't necessarily like you. They know of you, but they don't necessarily like you. So it's more of, I'd rather be known of than anything else. So yeah. And hopefully that's for my work, not just, you know, like I don't want to be I mean, I guess you could make the argument that my YouTube fame, I was an e-celebrity, but I don't want to be an e-celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be one of those people who are famous for being famous. That does not appeal to me. If I'm gonna be famous, let it be because I've done something. And this damn flop got him. Finally got his ass. He been flying around here since the show started. Finally got his ass. Finally got him. I should have ate his ass. Okay, so Yusuke Knight, he says, any new movies that you are looking, I proofread your shit, man. Looking forward to for the rest of the year. For 2021? I'm trying to think what else is slated to come out this year. That I'm looking forward to. What else is coming out this year? Honestly, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. If there is one that's coming out this year, I don't know it's coming out this year. Because I'm thinking of like the release schedule for when stuff is slated. So if there is one that I am in fact like interested in seeing, I just don't know that it's coming out yet. But off the top of my head, no. Let's see. Deuce 1042. What's happening, big dog? How you doing? Eric Gardner follows this up with another one. He says, do you think it's necessary to wait to have sex with someone if you're looking for a long-term relationship? Absolutely, positively not. No, it is not necessarily to do that at all. Whatsoever. Why would you wait to? No. Moving on. The Big Sambroski says, which TV/anime shows did you not like at first but kept watching and thought it was really good, e.g. Cobra Kai? So, okay, but here's the thing about Cobra Kai, Sambroski. I never watched it in the first place until I finally sat down to do so. So it's not like I tuned into Cobra Kai and I was like, I'm not feeling it. And then I stepped away and came back to it. No, I just never tuned in to begin with until recently. And then when I did tune in, I was like, oh no, this is good. And then and it just hooked me. So yeah, I didn't tune in and then step off and then come back. So yeah, that wasn't what happened with Cobra Kai. But he said, did you not like at first but kept watching and thought it was really good? TV show or anime? Let's see. That I did not like at first. That I did not like at first. Part of me wants to say Darwin's Game, but I actually got into Darwin's Game halfway, with the first episode. So, and Darwin's Game was a different story, because what happened with Darwin's Game was I started watching the subbed version, right? So Japanese dub, English subtitled. And that first episode is an hour long. It's 2 episodes in one. And so I watched the first part in Japanese and I was kind of bored with it, right? And so, I went ahead and I just kind of put it away for the day. And then when I went to work the next day, I picked it back up on my lunch break because, I was reviewing it for the channel. So I'm like, well, I got to get through this, because it's I got to get through it, for the review and whatnot. And so what happened was when I pulled it up online, when I was watching it on my laptop, I found the dubbed version. So I was like, oh, cool, there's a dub. All right, cool. Then I'll just pick up where I left off, but I'll watch the dub instead. And by the time I got to the end of the first episode, I was like, oh no, let's watch the second one. And then I started up the second episode and I'm like 5 minutes into the second episode. I'm like, oh no, like I'm gonna keep watching this. And then I think it's which episode is it? Was it the 3rd or 4th episode? I got hooked. I was like, oh. So that's a little bit different. I'm trying to think of a show that I didn't like at Hunter. I was not feeling Hunter at first. It took me until the end of the Hunter exam. That's when I really started getting into it. Because I didn't become a fan of Hunter until the Zoldyke compound little story arc where they have to go and rescue Killua. That's when I started getting into it. Bleach was one, because when I first started watching Bleach, I could not get into it until Uryu's introduction, because Uryu is introduced right before the Grand Fisher story, and then right after that is when Byakuya and Renji are first introduced, and that's the start of Soul Society arc. So yeah, Bleach was like that. And what is that, like 8 episodes, 9 episodes? Yeah, like the first 8 or 9 episodes, I could not get into Bleach. I could not. And then of course I ended up falling out of Bleach, but like once I got into it, I was into it. And I'm trying to think of a TV show like that. I'm trying to think of a TV show. I can't think of a TV show off the top of my head. Okay. Jesus, Eric Gardner just spamming tonight. He says, what are the top 3 qualities you look for in a potential romantic partner? Top 3? What are the top 3 qualities you look for in a potential romantic partner? Youth, beauty, and femininity. And I'm gonna leave it like that. Trent is in the building. Yo, Trent, I sent you the link, man. Let me know if you want to hop in. I sent you the link. Big Sam Broski with another one. He says, who is your best written female character in any anime? Oh, who do I think is the best written female character in any anime? Major Makoto Kusanagi is at the top of that list. And no, it's not just because I'm listening to the soundtrack in the background. Because take your pick. Either the Ghost in the Shell film, right? Solid Standalone Complex, which is Standalone Complex and Standalone Complex 2, which are the first 2 seasons of the anime or the manga. Take any one of those you want. Kusanagi is a fascinating character in all 3 versions. Now, I have not watched the newer shows like prequels and spinoffs and stuff like that have been coming out on Netflix. I haven't been watching those. So I don't know what they do with her character in there, but prior, like pretty much everything from the first film to Solid State Society, which I think is the 3rd film, right? Because you have Ghost in the Shell Innocence. Yeah, Solid State Society is the 3rd film. So everything that came out from the first one to Solid State Society, Motoko Kusanagi is great female character. Mainly because the fact that she's female is kind of irrelevant most of the time. Doesn't even fucking matter. It really doesn't. Let me see. I'm trying to think of another one. Best written female characters in any anime. Most of the heroines from Hayao Miyazaki's work are great. So Chihiro in Spirited Away, San in Princess Mononoke, Nausicaa. I'm thinking, what's another one? Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, most of his, well, because in Hayao Miyazaki's films, most of his main characters are female, and all of them are well written. The only one I would say isn't, and it's just because of that character, is Ponyo, because Ponyo's supposed to be a little girl. So there's only but then again, you look at the 2 little girls from My Neighbor Totoro, and they're really well done. So yeah, Ponyo's the weakest of the batch, definitely. So yeah, and then I'm also thinking of the main character from The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. That's another really good female character. Wolf Children, the mom from Wolf Children, she's really good. And then I guess if we're thinking like more mainstream character, I mean, Kagome in Inuyasha, she's a really well-written character. Sakura from Cardcaptor Sakura, she's good. Let me see. I'm thinking of some other ones. Nami, I think, is a good character from One Piece. Yoruichi in Bleach, she's well-written. Trying to think of some other ones, like really, really good ones. Oh, freaking what's my girl's name? Is it Claire from Claymore? That's another one. Yeah. So that's just a few. All right. So before these because the questions are starting to pile up. So now I got to play catch up. Fun times, right? Fun times. So let's see. What else do we got? We got AMP. What's happening? That used to be the name of a store. Thoughts on Attack on Titan? Haven't watched it. I was never into Attack on Titan. I was never into. I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't get into it. Yusuke Knight, have you seen G Gundam before? Of course I have. Of course I have. I love G Gundam. I thought review G Gundam on the channel? Haven't I done a review of G Gundam? Y'all let me know, because I thought I did. But if I haven't, then I'm long overdue to do one. Yeah, I love G Gundam. Love G Gundam. And then Maniac Madness 11 says, are you going to check out Falcon and Winter Soldier now that it's over? Probably not. I'm not interested in it. And then DeJohn Patterson Powers picks up from Maniac Madness 11's question saying, speaking of Falcon and Winter Soldier, do you think a black man can represent the ideals of America? Do the history of Black America? We already have, dude. We've already been there. We've already been there. We've already been there. There are so many characters. And DeJohn, I'm kind of surprised you would ask me that, because you're a Superman fan. So you know John Henry Irons, Steel, that character, and then the character he's based. Dude, we've already done that. We've already done that. We've already done that several times over. The Big Sam Broski again, he says, when watching any film or show, do you tend to pick what you want to watch based off of characters or the genre / plot? So characters, I don't know characters until I watch it, right? The only exception I can immediately think of where a character came first was Shameless, because before I ever watched Shameless, I was watching one of the previews. Like, you know how they do the little sort of like the little featurettes, right? They do like the little featurettes that are supposed to promote the upcoming season. They were promoting season 2, and they did a featurette on Lip. And so I watched the little featurette. It was like about 2.5, 3 minutes long. And I was like, oh, that character sounds interesting. And then I ended up going to check out the show. The only other time outside of that where a character would intrigue me to watch something, it's less to do with the character and more to do with the actor or actress. So like, for example, Penny Dreadful. Eva Green being in that series, I was like, ooh, she's in that. This looks kind of creepy. Maybe I might want to check this out. But then at that point, that kind of lends itself more to the genre / plot, right? So it really depends. It depends. Sometimes an actor or an actress can get me to check something out. Sometimes it's just the genre or the premise can get me to check it out. It just depends on what it is. I would probably say for me, it's genre and plot more than it is characters. And DeJohn Patterson Powell says grammar is hard on typing the cell phone. No, it's not. No, it's not. Take your time, write out your comment. I do it all the time with proper spelling and punctuation and grammar and everything. Take your time. Walter Tank, that's a name I don't recognize. How's it going? What's happening? He says, what movie have you not seen in 15 years? A movie I haven't seen in 15 years. Specifically 15 years or at least 15 years? Okay, so this is a math question. Okay, so let me see. So since 2006, right? Since 2006. What's a movie I haven't seen since 2006? Well, so have I seen that? No, I have seen. I have seen that since 2006. What's a movie I haven't seen since 2006? Nope, I've seen that since 2000. Damn, what's a movie I haven't seen since 2006? Shit, I'm gonna have to think about this one. This is actually a really good one. Let me see. Damn, this is a good one. What's a movie I haven't seen since 2006? No, that's 2007. Dang, I can't think of it. I can't think of one. What's a movie I haven't seen in 15 years? I can't think of one. Not off the top of my head. I can't think of one. Hang on, let me adjust. Yeah, had to adjust my camera real quick. Can't think of one. Can't think of one. Not off the top of my head, I can't. Congratulations, sir. You have stumped me. Cannot think of one. Because everyone I keep thinking I have seen those movies again. And most of them are 2007 actually. Because I was thinking about Doom. Because I saw that when it first. Oh, wait a no, I was in. No, that's like 2009. I Am Legend. That's like 2009. It's got to be a movie I haven't seen since 2006, right? See, every movie I keep thinking it's like 2007, like it's later. Yeah, I can't think of one. I rewatch a lot of movies, man, so that one's kind of hard because I'm thinking of like again, and I'm having the '07 problem because I'm thinking Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. That's 2007, but I've seen that since. I'm thinking Ghost Rider. That's 2007, but I've seen that since. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of another movie. What was another one I was thinking of? Yeah. That one's hard. That one's difficult. Okay, so here we go, y'all. This is Adams Q's new updated best guess list for my top 10 favorite I guess it's comic book characters, right? Because it wouldn't just be superheroes, right? So he says Superman, Wolverine, Batman, Magneto, Captain America, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Wonder Woman, Gambit, and Kyle Rayner. You're still off. You're still off, sir, but good attempt. Good attempt. You're still off, though. Adam Q says, also, whose philosophy do you agree with more, Wonder Woman or Captain America? How so? Adam Q, follow that up. Elaborate on that. How so? What's the dichotomy? Like, whose do I agree with more? Based off of what? What's the thing that separates the two? Let me know. Maniac Madness 11. Who you think winning the NBA championships this year? I wish I could say my Boston Celtics, but I don't think it. I think it actually might be the Lakers will repeat. That's what I'm thinking right now. I think the Lakers will repeat, or the Sixers will surprise everybody and pull one out. Because I don't think it's going to be the Celtics. I don't think it'll be Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn is going to be the one that is going to shock a lot of people, right? Like in the negative. So Philly is going to be the one that surprises everybody. Brooklyn is going to be the one that shocks everybody. And then I'm going to say Milwaukee might make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't see them making it to, I don't even see them making it out of the East. I take that back. I could see Milwaukee and LA and the Lakers in the finals. I could see that. But if that happens, Milwaukee doesn't beat LA in the finals. So right now, I'm going to say it's going to be the Lakers again. I think they will repeat right now. But we'll see, because I know they're banged up. Portland is coming. My man, Dame Dollar, he been putting them on notice. Them boys coming. Denver's still out there. Sneaky ass little Denver. Dallas is out there. But in terms of surprise, but see, here's the thing though. I think people have Portland's number. I think people have Utah's number. I think they have Denver's number. I think they have Dallas's number. I don't think people know how formidable Philly has become since Doc Rivers got there. The Sixers can make some noise in the East. Hell, a couple of weeks ago, they were the number 1 seed. And about a month or so ago, they had the longest streak this season. So I think that was road games though. The most road wins of any other team this season, and that was about a month ago. So don't sleep on the Sixers now, because I think they're gonna shock a lot of people. Jean Patterson Powers asks, are you tired of black movies that focus on slavery or racism, like Jim Crow era, like that Amazon Prime series, Them? Because I got tired of movies and series like that around 12 Years a Slave. I mean, I typically don't tune into those anymore. I haven't in a very long time. Because I passed on 12 Years a Slave. I wasn't interested in that. I just typically don't go for those types of movies. I mean, I know my African-American history, so I don't need to be reminded of it. The only exception in terms of period piece, serious period piece, not farce, not like Django Unchained, which was a farce, of course. But period piece wise, the only one I was looking forward to was Birth of a Nation, which was the Nate Parker film that ended up getting buried during that slander campaign against Nate Parker. They destroyed that film. I don't even think you can you even buy that film? Like, I don't even think it was distributed. Because I think the distributor even dropped the film from their slate. So yeah, dude, they just destroyed. They what they did to Nate Parker was a tragedy. Yeah, that was terrible. I don't think I've ever seen a hit job like that, because that's what that was. That was a hit job. He pissed off the wrong people, and they came for him. And they succeeded, because last I checked, his career is over. Like, I haven't heard anything from Nate Parker in years. But yeah, they destroyed that man's career, and that was that before. Well, no, that was at the infancy of cancel culture. That's what that was. That was during the Me, because that's what they tried to Me Too him. Despite the fact that he was already acquitted of the charges brought against him, he already beat that case. And it didn't matter. They just used the bad PR to bury that fucking film and to destroy that young man's career. And that I will never, ever forget what they did to him. That was so fucking absurd. Yeah. So, yeah. So my man Nick is in the building. That is none other than Mr. Shot Red himself. What's happening, Nick? What's happening, homie?
Nothing much, man. How are things been going on with you?
Man, I've been chilling, bro. I've been chilling, just answering some of these questions and whatnot. Been streaming all weekend. I don't know if you caught any of the other ones.
Oh yeah, I saw even though I wasn't technically supposed to be watching that, because I'm still thinking whether or not I want to see that movie, and that's the Demon Slayer one.
Why would you not want to see it?
Well, technically, ain't you supposed to finish the first season, right?
But it doesn't really spoil anything from the first season. Like, you can actually watch the film and not really have anything spoiled for you. You just wouldn't know a lot of stuff. You wouldn't be as well informed.
Well, yeah. No, well, I got pretty far enough. I think I'm like around episode 20. So, but I read the review about it. Well, no, yeah, I actually blew through it really. Yeah, blew through it really fast. Surprisingly, I'm like, just got to finish up the last few episodes, but I thought about maybe go and watch it.
So episode 20. So they're on Spider Mountain right now.
Yeah, I already passed that part. Just passed it.
So they're rehabilitating right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then, dude, I mean, yeah, this is right before Mugen Train. That's the very last thing that happens before Mugen Train.
Okay. I mean, I saw a little interesting, clips here and there. So when you did your review, it started to make sense because I'm like, okay, I don't know who this character is, and they showed like clips of like, oh, these two characters fighting. I'm like, okay, so there's something important.
You should see that last episode though. That last episode was the setup for Mugen Train. Like what happens that sets up what's going to happen on Mugen Train, dude. Now, see that you don't actually need to see in order to enjoy the movie because they mention it in the movie, but you gotta see it, dude. Like it's a really freaking cool scene.
Okay,
really freaking cool.
No, yeah, because pretty much I was thinking about watching it today. I was gonna watch it yesterday, then I feel like I'm not going out and stuff, and how people want you to go out and stuff, but you ain't feeling it right now. You just want to sit and relax.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those days. But as far as all, I'm like, I'm enjoying the show. It's pretty good. Inosuke is probably so far my favorite.
Inosuke for real?
Yeah. Well, it would have been the other guy, but the other guy was too annoying. You know which one I'm thinking.
Zenitsu?
Mm-hmm.
So I take it you like the comedy in the show.
The funny thing is the comedy of the show is like the weakest part to me.
It is.
It really is. Like there was only one part I actually thought it was pretty funny, but I guess they did something with the sister. Like it was like a little quick gag. I was like, oh, okay. Because I didn't want thinking the comedy at all.
I like the comedy with Nezuko. I don't like and I like the comedy with Inosuke too. I just don't like Zenitsu. He whiny little bitch. I don't like Zenitsu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's just go with I don't like him. I don't hate him, but I don't like him.
Yeah,
particularly. But so Inosuke is your favorite. Okay, that's interesting.
As far as that, no, but it was funny though because I didn't think I'm kind of curious what he looked like under the board mask. Then I finally saw what he looked like under the board mask, and I'm like, I'll just keep it. I'll better put it back on because it's kind of weird to me because I feel like all the characters they look kind of samey, very young faced a little bit. I kind of noticed. Or I don't know if it's just like the art stuff. Yeah. So that's the one thing that kind of threw me off. But it's weird. He kind of reminded me of like a character that could just been in Inuyasha or something.
Yeah.
That's what Inosuke looks like to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was the point. Because he kind of looks like Inuyasha. Yeah. But I would probably say, dude, it's weird. Dude, it's weird. For the longest time, I was like, my favorite character was Tomioka. But dude, I'm gonna be honest with you though, dude. My favorite character might be Muzan. Cause he's such a good fucking villain. So good. He's so good.
I need to see more of him a little bit.
Watch the last episode. Yeah, he don't just look like Michael Jackson for no reason. That he a smooth criminal, bro. Well, dude, you saw the episode when he kills the people in the alley, right?
Yeah.
When dude made the comment about him being pale, and then he just showed up behind him, like to the side of him, and he was like, "Oh, what do you think my skin looks? Does it look unhealthy? Do I look sick? Do I look close to death? Ooh, boy, a smooth criminal with it, bro. Like I'm just waiting for him to just be like, just go off screen." Trent's in the building. What's happening, Trent?
I may or may not be picking up a new job this week. So,
awesome, man! Congrats.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we're moving on to the east side.
To that deluxe apartment in the sky.
Yeah.
No, speaking of which, I already work at a new area. It's interesting. I'm pretty much right next to the USC campus.
Nice.
Ooh, I know your rent's high.
No, and I don't live there, but I'm saying I work there.
Oh, you work near the campus. I thought you said you lived near the campus.
No. Probably the only thing that I know them students probably do got to pay a lot on high rent, but also they're over in that area. I guess they're building like a museum, but I think it's like a Star Wars museum, and it's a big giant place. And I think it's going to take the shape of the Millennium Falcon, just how the way it's being made. But who knows until it's finished. Yeah, so pretty much I'm just seeing them doing construction like right in front of me.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised they don't have. I mean, I figured they'd do something like that at Disneyland or something like that.
I don't know, but that area, like somewhere around that area up in LA, is always known for like making museums and stuff. But it's kind of interesting too because there's homeless people. It's all types of crazy shit you see all the time. No joke. And where I work at, I have to deal with those particular people or protect certain people from them because it's social work related.
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yes, but I got a pretty good feeling I might get the job, so I'm pretty hopeful.
Cool.
Well, that's cool. Oh, if I may ask, I say, what kind of work is it?
It's at this family-owned dry cleaning place. So we do, or they do rather, like dry cleaning, leather work, upholstery, alterations, shoe work, all that stuff. So it's like a trade-based field, pretty much. Some new experiences for me, you dig?
I'm Trent the shoemaker.
Yeah, I'm officially a cobbler now, I guess.
There you go. There you go. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let me get back to some of these questions before they pile up on me. Bruce Leroy, the real McCoy, says Wachowski brothers also fall under the same banner. I guess we were talking about like just how do these guys keep getting? I guess how these guys keep getting work or something like that. Travis Tippin says, "What's your favorite hood movie?" I'm assuming he means like like street level sort of crime film. Take place in the hood, that type of jazz. I would say Paid in Full, probably. If not Paid in Full, Blue Hill Avenue. I really like those two.
That's a
Paid in Full. Paid in Full is the better film, but I like the story of Blue Hill Avenue. Yeah.
I can't think of any one particular. I mean, I could just go with the basic one like Boys in the Hood, but it is what it is.
Deuce 1042 says, "Have you watched? Have not watched The Boys. Have not watched The Boys."
I've asked, does Four Brothers count as a hood movie or not? Or what do you? That one with Mark Wahlberg and Tyrese and
yeah. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That's more of your standard crime drama.
Okay.
I love Four Brothers though. I love that movie. That's good.
That's good. I don't know.
Also, I will say they got Detroit pretty much spot on in terms of like the weather and how shitty that city is.
Yeah, I've been there.
That reminds me. Trent, didn't you say something about requesting a review of Four Brothers?
I think I might have, because if I'm not, because it's funny you mentioned that because I had a dream that I did, but I can't remember if I did or not.
No, I know you didn't request it. I'm talking about, I think you brought it up before because I know we've talked about it before.
Yeah. I think I might have. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Shit, I'd probably do a commentary for that one.
Yeah.
I freaking love Four Brothers. That was the first movie I saw Chiwetel Ejiofor in.
Yeah.
Yep, because he's the villain in that movie.
Great. That's a fantastic actor. Great freaking movie.
He's like you know why you pay out of town shooters? So that they get the hell back out of town. It's like, you want to know what I got for my money? I got in town shooters. somebody decided to hire in-town shooters. It's like, you know what else I got for my money? In-town police. In-town trooper. Who gonna have my back on this one? You hungry, Evan, man? It's like, you must be hungry, huh? Dog gotta eat now, don't it? And then he takes the food and he throws it on the floor and he's like, eat, dog, eat.
Get your ass on the phone, bitch.
It's like, get your ass up out of my chair, man. And then, dude, and when Evan's wife said something, dude, his expression when he hears her talking about it, it's like shut your mouth or I'll put you back, or I'll put you down here with him. It's like, matter of fact, come down here and share a meal with your man. Dude, it's your fault, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Dude. God, that movie is so funny.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the way they deal with the villain at the end, I'm not sure. I liked that.
I saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I saw that coming. It has a nice little twist at the end, though.
Oh yeah.
I will say that. It has a nice little twist at the end.
You don't see that as often.
Okay, so Big Sam Broski says, do you consider Avatar? Yes, I consider it an anime. I've said that before.
Oh, back on that.
Yep. Yeah, thank you, Nick. Yep. That continues to be a point of contention, and I'm like, no, it's an anime. It's an American-made anime, but it's still an anime.
I mean, we can always go by the technical term. Anime is supposed to be just for animation, right? Isn't it?
Say what?
Isn't anime supposed to be just for a term of animation?
No. I'm talking about like anime
style. Yeah, you're talking about the style.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, and everything that encompasses it,
all that stuff. Yeah.
Yusuke Knight asked, favorite Nickelodeon show ever? That'd be Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold's my favorite.
Mine are all those.
There's too many. I can say Rugrats. I can say Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Hell, you can say SpongeBob. I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah,
too many.
Mine are all those live action Hollywood. I don't know what you call them, like Hollywood school shows, like like Drake and Josh, of course, Zoe 101, Big Time Rush, Victorious.
Oh, you talking about the
Teen Nick shit? Yeah.
The Dan Schneider shows. You're talking about the Dan Schneider shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he produced all of those.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, iCarly's now on Netflix.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah. But I fell out of that.
Never seen that show.
I think I fell out of that after season 3.
Yeah.
Like I fell out of that about 2010, I think. Was when I fell out of that.
So you would recommend it's a good show to watch? I never seen it.
iCarly?
Yeah.
It's kind of dated now though.
Yeah. Like the humor's definitely for middle schoolers, so it's cheesy as hell. But
to say that the whole premise was these like middle school kids who started up their own web show, like, dude, because here's the thing, like iCarly came out when YouTube was still in its infancy. So because iCarly's 2007, right?
Let's find out.
It's like 2006. It's like 2006, 2007, because it came out
like right when Drake and Josh ended.
As soon as Drake and Josh ended. But
yeah, because remember, I missed cable around at that time, so I didn't see Jake and Josh or that.
So essentially, like iCarly, like just the premise, like is before YouTube blew up.
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's dated now. Like it's, and dude, do you know? Did you hear about the new show?
No. What show you speak of?
iCarly. Like they're bringing it back.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm.
With Miranda Cosgrove and the whole bunch.
Well, except they're not gonna get Jeanette McCurdy. She retired from acting. She's not even acting anymore.
Mm.
Oh, for real? Damn.
Yep. Yeah. She retired.
Damn.
So she's, and then of course she had that falling out with Nickelodeon, so she wasn't coming back to work for them. Period. Even if she still was.
Something happened.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
something must have happened.
But no, I think it's supposed to be a sequel series.
How can they pull that off? Like, what can they do?
I think it's supposed to be like they're gonna do that fucking like Girl Meets World shit, where it's like the old main characters are like the adults now, and they bring in new kids. And
oh my god,
it's that very seldomly works, except for Cobra Kai. It worked in Cobra Kai, but very seldomly doesn't work anywhere else.
It's a big meh for me right now. So.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. Like I said, I fell out of that show before it even ended.
Yeah. I'll watch it and I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Rick wants to join in. Oh yeah, let me.
Yeah, let's get Ricky.
Yeah. Is that show going to be on Nickelodeon or what's it?
I think it's going to be on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't talked to Rick in a minute.
Oh well, if I got to pay for that shit, then fuck that then.
Yeah, see, that's what I said.
Pay for that.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I have no interest in that show, honestly.
Yeah. I watch all the shows because like the shows like that got me interested in Hollywood and entertainment and all that nonsense.
Interesting, it was that show.
But yeah, so to wrap up that question, my favorite Nickelodeon show is Hey Arnold, without a doubt. Second favorite might be Kenan and Kel.
Damn. It's funny. I was just watching that right when I left, because where I worked at the certain mansion. Mm-hmm. I saw that playing. Some sort of reason I didn't know we had cable TV, so I was in the foreman's office. I was watching that, and Clarissa Explains It All. So it was an interesting perspective seeing that in a long time.
Yeah, man. I'm Clarissa Explains It All. That's another one. I like that one. Doug, that's another favorite.
Yeah, Doug. Yeah, go love Doug.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's up, Rick?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, Rick.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, man. We hear you.
Yeah, you're good.
Ain't seen you in a minute.
You
been all right?
Yeah, I've just been working my new job, whatnot.
Okay.
Also,
hope things are good.
Yeah, it is going good.
Yeah, wasn't Cat Dog Nickelodeon, or was that Cartoon Network?
That's Nickelodeon.
That's Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Cat Dog, Angry Beavers, freaking.
Oh shit! Wait, hang on a sec. Was there a super? There was a super chat I missed. Damn it!
Yeah, it was a $2 one.
Yeah, $2 super chat from Maniac Madness 11. He says, "Did you see the Shameless finale? If so, thoughts." I have not actually. It's sitting on my DVR. Dude, what is it? The last 6 episodes of Shameless are just sitting on my DVR.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
I didn't care for it. I really didn't.
Dude, this is the first time in 9 seasons that I've allowed Shameless episodes to just pile. Usually when Shameless was airing, right? If I didn't watch it on Sunday, like for whatever reason, like I was working or something, if I didn't catch it on Sunday, I watched it the very next day. I never went like more than a week without shit. I never went more than a day without watching it until this season, because season 11 just is not good.
Yeah, I hate to agree. And it's just bad luck for me. Like there's only 2 shows that I can say have a really good finale that I follow from Showtime, and that was Nurse Jackie and Homeland. Those are the only 2 Showtime shows that I've gotten into and have been invested in and had solid finales.
Californication.
I never got into Californication. I didn't hate the Penny Dreadful finale. It's the last season of Penny Dreadful was extremely rushed, despite what the creator says.
I still want to watch it.
I didn't even watch it. I fell out after season 2.
I still need to watch that.
Yeah.
Season 1 Season 1 is fucking amazing.
Let me guess, you didn't like the heavy satanic stuff with the witches, right? Is that what turned you off?
What turned me let me see. What turned me off was when they brought back old girl, because I didn't like her characterization when she came back.
The prostitute?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I did not like how she was characterized when she came back. Because remember in the season 2 finale is when she has that monologue that she's given to the monster, to Caliban. Mm-hmm. And I did not care for that. I did not care for that. And I know they were setting that up for her arc in season 3, and I just was not invested in that.
It goes nowhere. Like season 3, it's not that season 3 is everything is just rushed. Like, and it felt like they said it was setting up things for another season, but according to the creator, everything went exactly how he says, and I just don't buy it though. I don't. And I do know the production cost for that episode for the show was extremely high, so I just don't buy it.
That mean okay. And then like I didn't like because doesn't what is it, Simi? Doesn't Simi get killed at the end of season 2 for no fucking reason? That was a pointless death, and I never cared for Dorian in that series. I didn't like what they did to Ethan. I didn't like where they took him. So yeah, I just did. Oh, and I hated what they did with fucking Victor.
Yeah, a lot of characters fell off the wayside during season because it focused too much on Vanessa. Which, I mean, Vanessa's a great character, but they couldn't balance everything going forward.
Yeah. So yeah. All right. There was another question right after that Nickelodeon one because people started asking for like favorite stuff, just like period, right? So, and it was like a little trifecta. So yeah, favorite Nickelodeon show, and then Travis Tippins, what is your favorite Stephen King movie? Mine would be Misery.
It. But Misery's a very close second.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the list.
Yo, can I just say real quick? Miranda Cosgrove is goddamn, she's a beautiful woman now.
Quit simping.
Now stop it. Stop it. Come on now.
I don't know. I like 1408. I like The Mist. Damn.
You mean the original The Mist?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there was another one.
Yeah, I would say it for me because I like the original and I like the remake or the reboot, whatever you want to call it.
Yo, real quick, one last question.
What's that, Trent?
No, I was just saying real quick. Does anybody know like if she's half Asian or something? Because she kind of looks like it.
Can we get off of Miranda Cosgrove, please?
Okay. The hell is that?
Carl, what have you done? Think
Who's watching TV?
That's not me.
That wasn't me. I don't have anything playing.
I think that was Trent. Mess around and get me freaking flagged because the fucking commercials audio's coming through my damn
I'm sorry, it was Miranda Cosgrove.
Miranda Cosgrove from iCarly and School of Rock.
Cosgrove.
We're good now. We're good. Okay. Yeah.
I'm moving on. So, what about Shang-Chi for a 2021 movie? I'm not looking forward to Shang-Chi. I'm not. I saw the trailer. It didn't interest me.
I mean, I was interested since the beginning. I think it's gonna be a decent film.
I think y'all know what I'm about to say, right? Because people been asking for T-shirts. I think it's gonna be typical MCU shit.
It's possible. Yeah, nothing wrong.
I have hopes for Shang-Chi, like, because I feel like I think Shang-Chi is, it can be what Black Panther was to the Black community. It can be that for the Asian community. It is very rare we get a dominantly Asian cast film in American Hollywood. In American Hollywood, it's not going to be, but it has the potential. And a lot of Asian actors I do follow are really supporting the project. So I hope for the best for it. Yes, Larry.
I heard of some that are in there that I've never even heard of.
Did you not just see that fucking Mortal Kombat movie?
That was all right, because I was gonna say that was one of the striving reasons. Like, I love the cast of that film. The film was not that good, but I do support the cast.
I was curious. Did you like it, or did you like it?
I've seen Louis Tran. Like, I've seen Louis Tran in both Into the Badlands, and I've seen him in Wu Assassins on Netflix. I followed his work. And Ludi Land I thought was a decent.
So I'm gonna let y'all hash that out with y'all for like the next 5 minutes or whatever, and then I'm gonna come back, and then hopefully we'll have this is the next question. Favorite horror movie. So y'all can finish talking about Shang-Chi because I ain't got shit to say about it.
I'm done. I'm done. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say.
I don't hear about favorite horror movie. That's what you got mine.
Gives that line, line.
Yes.
That's all I had to say. My favorite horror movie is A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original.
That's a good one.
That's a big old fat pass for me on this.
Rick, I still like 2.
2?
Yeah.
2 is probably my least favorite of the franchise.
I'm gonna say
the concept of 2.
I'm gonna say my favorite horror movie is Scream.
Scream is a very good movie. Original Scream is a very good movie.
Because I really like the writing in Scream.
My personal favorite is The Thing. The 80s remake.
What's funny is that Scream is a parody movie, but at the same time it does somewhat take itself serious.
It's still a slasher in its own right.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Despite the fact that it's totally satirical.
Mm-hmm. Scream, yeah. Wes Craven did a really good job with that film, and Kevin Wilson. I believe it was Kevin Wilson that wrote it, and Wes Craven that directed it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I like Scream and Scream 2. 3 is okay. But I don't like all the backstory stuff with the mom in 3. So
I would have to go back
because I just thought 3 explained shit that didn't need to be explained.
That's the
point of it, because it's the third movie that's supposed to be the bad one. Yeah, exactly. So I get what they were doing, but it still happened.
But it's also the rules of a trilogy. Like a trilogy, you always brings things back full circle.
I got you. But 4 in terms of a film, I thought was fine, but the writing for 4 was fucking excellent.
Was 4 the last one?
Yes, that was the newest one, except for the shit with Gale.
Am I the only one that thought Gale was going to be the killer?
No, I never thought she would. I never thought she would.
There was a moment I like Gale's the killer.
I never thought that, because so you want to know how I knew Gale wasn't the killer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Dude, there is a blatant thing with Gale that dude, no killer ever does this. They never do this with a single killer. You want to know what it is? You don't spend time with him alone.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Go back to all 4 Scream movies. With the killer, very seldomly do you ever see them have scenes by themselves. They are almost never by themselves. With the exception of old girl in the 4th one, she has some scenes by herself. But Gale has a whole fucking subplot to herself. So, and they never do that with one.
My only issue with 4 was that the belief that Sydney's cousin had that in her to do that. Like, you can not everyone had, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone can flip a switch and be a psychopath.
Oh, I bought that hook, line, and sinker.
You did?
Oh, absolutely.
That's the thing.
Look, I'm not trying to throw stones at young people now. Dude, you know how fucking narcissistic millennials are?
You're not narcissistic.
We are, dude. Yeah. I am talking about the generation that takes pictures of their food.
You know, it's funny. I just did that like
wrong.
10 minutes ago.
You ain't wrong though. You ain't wrong.
Just because I was going to ask who wants some food. Hey, at least I'm there for a reason.
No, dude. I thought.
I got some food right
that
next
was
to me.
brilliant. I thought that was brilliant. I thought the way they suckered me with the other killer, because it's so obvious that you overthink it. And then it's like, no, it is that actual fucking person. Because remember, because they were playing with us because they were fucking with us about what we knew from the previous films. And we're like, we know the setup. We know how it's supposed to work. Oh shit, wait, nope, they changed it on us. Okay, they changed the script. But I'm going to tell you the thing that infuriated me about the fourth one. You ready for this, Rick?
What?
Why did they not assume there were two killers?
Yeah, because it's almost
always two killers, and they never fucking take in consideration that it's more than one person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, like you would think by now, and that could have been another way for it to poke its fun at itself. Like, where's the other killer?
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, someone could have said that, and I would have been with a good joke. Like, where's the other killer?
Mm-hmm. And they never did it.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a fifth one in production. I don't know.
There is.
So
there's a fifth.
While we are on the topic of horror movies, though, there are some good horror movies potentially coming out this year. People were talking about movies they're looking forward to. I am very much looking forward to Halloween Kills and the Candyman sequel, reboot, whatever Jordan Peele wants to consider it. It's kind of a sequel because it ties into part one.
Mm-hmm.
And Spiral, the Book of Saw, which I think go either way depending when you look at the last couple Saw movies.
I forgot all about that.
Okay, hang on, because I'm almost at the point to where they're going to start like taking fucking comments away from me. So real quick, let me catch up on some of these real quick. Big Sam Broski asks, who are your top 5 King of Fighters? Mine are Clark, Geese, Leona, Kay, and Kim.
I can name some real quick. King. Yeah,
King is my number one. King is my main.
King is my number one. Vanessa.
I'm going Leona is one.
Yeah, Leona's good. Kim I like, and I do like Terry.
Well, okay, so my top 5. Yeah, my top 5. King, Terry, Andy, Leona, and Keo. That's my top 5.
See, I would like Iori, but Iori's way too weird to play sometimes.
Iori's too slow for me. Because Leori got those motherfucking slide attacks, and that shit just takes too long. It takes too long to get. And I did like Kay okay, but Kay was so fucking gimmicky to me. Yeah, Kay was just kind of gimmicky to me.
I do like Mai. I can play with Mai, and Kyo is Kyo.
Okay, let me see. Here's another one. Speaking Japanese audio or English dub audio language for anime, which series would you prefer to watch in English dubbed, in the original? Wait, hang on. God damn it, Dijon. Speaking Japanese audio or English dubbed audio language for anime, which series would you prefer to watch in English dubbed and in the original Japanese audio of an anime? Is it one each?
I'm assuming it's like, what do you like to watch dubbed, and what do you prefer? What you like to watch in the original subbed, I guess.
Okay, so English dub, Yu Yu Hakusho, definitely.
Shoot, Cowboy Bebop, definitely.
Cowboy Bebop, definitely. Yep.
Samurai Champloo, definitely.
Samurai Champloo. Full Metal Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
I prefer Death Note and dub over the original.
When it comes to Death Note, give me the sub. Give me the sub.
You like the sub, really?
I like the sub of Death Note.
Huh.
Give me the sub. And then I'm gonna say I don't mind Naruto dubbed. Yeah. Naruto is one I don't mind dubbed.
I can go either way. I don't mind the dub, and I don't mind the sub.
Bleach I want subbed. Inuyasha. I'll take Inuyasha dubbed.
One is a big difference for me, and that's mainly because it's for kids. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon, watching it originally subbed, it's a totally different vibe and experience. Especially Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a totally different vibe watching it subbed. Because the music's different, the thematics are different. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a totally different experience dubbed. I mean subbed.
Oh, that's how DBZ is sometimes.
So if we're talking dubs, that's Yu Yu Hakusho, like Cowboy Bebop, Ghost in the Shell, like Inuyasha, like my OG ones, I like dubbed, but the newer shit I like subbed. Because I prefer Death Note subbed, I prefer Bleach subbed, I prefer One Piece. One Piece definitely I prefer subbed. One Piece. No, you don't understand.
No, I listen to One Piece sub.
Because the Funimation dub of One Piece is a vastly superior production over the 4Kids, but the actors in the Japanese One Piece are just good. One Piece I definitely want subbed. Definitely. And like I said, Naruto, I can do both. I don't mind. Either one with Naruto. Hunter x Hunter, subbed. I want Hunter x Hunter. Demon Slayer, subbed. But Darwin's Game, give me the fucking dub. Give me the dub for that. Because I like the dub for that.
So in the comments, and I agree. Monster dubbed is Monster's a really, really good dub.
Monsters are really good dub. Hell, this one is good for both. Like we're going to go either dub or sub.
And I've watched it. Yeah, that's true. I'll agree with that because I have both. I do have both of them. So, dual audio. I have both of them. So.
I want another season of Black Lagoon.
Because I mentioned dual audio, Desert Punk.
Desert Punk. Yeah,
I want dubbed.
Desert Punk is good on dub.
Yeah. Desert Punk has to be dubbed, but I want Claymore subbed.
Interesting. Oh yeah, I can see why.
I want Claymore subbed because I have dual audio for Claymore as well, and because it's the performances. But but Claymore's. You know what? I take back Claymore. I can go either way because the girl who plays what's Ophelia, her English voice, English voice actress.
No, but the reason why I say you said sub because I'm thinking, it's because of Rocky, huh?
I don't like his English dub.
He's not good.
I don't like, but the Japanese actress for Priscilla is good.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. I can take them either or because Ophelia's English actress is really good, but Priscilla's Japanese actress is really good. I'm trying to think. What's another one? DBZ. I mean, give it to me dubbed.
One for me too was Black Clover. Like I tried it when I first got into Black Clover. The sub was that voice for Asta is much better dubbed for me.
Sekirei, that's another one I prefer dubbed because I like the voice cast in that.
I have to take a phone. I'll be right back.
I don't remember listening to it in dub, but I remember sub.
Let's see. Oh, Eric Garner. Are there any movies that you really like that either most people don't like or gets a bad rap? Of course. I love Van Helsing, the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing movie. People don't like that movie.
I like that one.
Yes.
I like The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. People don't like that movie.
I have to go back and watch that.
I like the 2011 Robin Hood movie, the Russell Crowe Robin Hood movie. I love that one. A lot of people don't. I love the Benicio del Toro Wolfman. A lot of people don't.
I like that.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What's another movie I like that a lot of people don't? I'll
have to go back and rewatch that Benicio del Toro Wolfman one.
Shit. I'm trying to think. What's another one that I like that a lot of people don't? I'm trying to think. I know there is. I know there's more. I like a lot of movies that other people don't like.
I'm
trying to think myself. But I can't really come up with.
I'm trying to figure out movies that I think people might hate.
Ooh, Secret Window. Secret Window. I like Secret Window. A lot of people don't like Secret Window.
Oh wait, I know one. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I don't know if you can remember. I think it was like they were trying to talk to the aliens, but it was like in a certain code they had to figure out. Heard a lot of people not like that one, but me and my friend, we love that movie. Let's see.
I don't remember what that one is. All right, I'm trying to think. What's another one? What's another one I like that a lot of people don't? I mean,
Arrival. That's the name of the movie. The movie's called Arrival.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Have not seen that. Yeah, man, I'm trying to think of some other ones. What's another movie that I really like that other people don't like? And I'm like, y'all crazy. That was fucking great. Oh, Constantine, the Keanu Reeves Constantine. I like that movie. And I know a lot of people who don't. I love that movie, and I know a lot of people don't. The Clive Owen King Arthur, the Antoine Fuqua one. I like that one, and a lot of people don't like that one. I love that movie. What's another one? I know there's a sports movie that I like that a lot of people don't like, and I'm trying to remember which sports movie it is. Any Given Sunday. I like Any Given Sunday, and a lot of people don't. I want to say there's another one though, but it's gonna come to me. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Yusuke Knight says favorite Outlaw Star episode. The space race. The intergalactic space race. That's my favorite Outlaw Star episode. It's a two-parter, but that's my favorite episode. Miss Anderson says, "What's Inosuke's backstory? Isn't it that he's just a wildling child?"
As far as what I've seen, but I only seen they did a little snippet, like a little flashback for what I saw, like him as a baby or something. Yeah,
because then wasn't the other thing with Inosuke too? Like he wasn't even trying to become a demon slayer. Like he ended up
first he just beat up some guy, and that worked for the organization. He's like, I'm just gonna go in there and try to fight hard, challenging opponents.
Yeah. He went and did the trial, and he ended up passing, but he wasn't trying to. He was like, I was just going through the woods, fucking shit up. Oh man.
Jesus.
Travis Tippin says one moment in anime that gave you nightmares. A moment in anime that gave me nightmares.
For me, it was in the end of Death Note when Light gets possessed and starts talking in that demonic double voice thing.
But he doesn't get possessed.
Well, whatever was that happened, I forget what happened exactly, but
when he has the red eyes and the laugh.
Yeah.
No, that's just thematic. He wasn't actually possessed.
Okay.
The oldest one I can think of, but I didn't know what was the anime at the time, was Fist of the North Star, when he started making all the bodies explode. I thought that was creepy as fuck, but I was way too young to watch that anyway.
I don't think anime has ever given me nightmares.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I don't think it has.
Yeah. I mean, aside from that, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think it has. And then Miss Anderson asked, "What's the story behind Tanjiro's Hanafuda earrings? Those from his dad."
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I haven't even got that far. I know what that is.
Hanafuda.
I'm about to just say, watch the show.
I'm not gonna lie. These questions were coming in. I was thinking the same thing too. Like, you just watch or read the show.
Just watch the show.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I watched the whole thing. I just get binge watching the hell out of it. Surprisingly, pacing is pretty good. That's one thing I give it for the show.
Yusuke Knight asks, favorite Outlaw Star character? Ooh, probably Twilight Suzuka. Yeah, it's a tie between Suzuka and Aisha, but it's probably Suzuka. Yeah. Yep. John Patterson Power says, "Do you dislike when people are condescending towards you like a relative?" My relatives are not condescending towards me. It's usually I'm the one condescending towards them. My relatives do not do that shit to me. That's not how that goes down. Because whenever they do try to pull that shit, it's like, this isn't going to end well. Dom Gagu. That's a name I don't recognize. Welcome. He says, "Did you hear about the new Avatar: The Last Airbender spinoff series that are going to be coming to Paramount Plus?" I did, but I also heard it's a sequel. It's not a spinoff. I think that they're going to adapt the story arcs from the comics. So like The Promise, The Search, that series of Dark Horse comics that came out after the show ended. I think that's what they're doing, unless it's supposed to be something completely different and it is a spinoff. Either way, I ain't watching.
Even if it's the comics? Even if it's just adapting the comics?
Yeah. Probably not. I'm probably not going to watch. Because one, I'm not paying for Paramount Plus.
Right.
And two, they're going to have to try really fucking hard to get me interested in that shit.
Did you read the comics or anything or afterwards, or you just were done?
I read some of The Promise. And that was before The Search came out. And I know a little, I mean, yeah. I know how The Promise ends, and I know a little bit about The Search, and I forget what the story arc right after The Search is. But yeah, I've heard those are good. But
yeah, I've only known one person that was really not read the comics, and he liked it. But then again, he likes Korra too. So
see, there you go. And they lost me with Korra. So, then Yusuke Knight asks, favorite Toonami promo? Space.
Dreams.
Space is the place. Fear or Hate, what's happening, man? He said, "Did you hear about the Gundam movie being made by Kong Skull Island director? Which story do you think should be adapted?" Start from the beginning. Do the first one.
Yep, but I don't want them touching it. I'm a hardcore Gundam fan, so I'm looking at this very heavily.
Isn't it a Netflix production too? Isn't it a Netflix production too?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I remember they first said it was going to be a movie, but
no, it is. It's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. KS Edis, how's it going? Says, "Who is your favorite stand-up comedian?" Dave Chappelle. It used to be Chris Rock, but Well, I put it to you like this. How about this? This is how I'll make the distinction. If we're only talking stand up, then it's Chris Rock. But if we're talking about like creator, comedian, like the whole shebang, like them as, you know, a professional, is Dave Chappelle.
Mm-hmm. Cat Williams and Bill Burr.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of that one that died. Fuck. He was in a Scary Movie. I'm trying to remember his name.
Scary Movie.
Yeah, he was in a Scary Movie for once. No, he was in the one segment when he died. I'm trying to remember his name. Remember he died when he was old. I'm trying to remember his name right now too.
Oh wait, you mean Carlin?
Yeah, George Carlin. There you go.
George Carlin. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one.
All right, let's see. What's another one? Big Sambrowski. Hey, Larry. So I thought about this for a good while now, but do you think the sympathetic villain trope is being overdone in you? Oh, of course. Of course. It's been overdone for a very long time.
Yeah, it's one of the easier ones.
Yeah.
Like to do.
And truth be told, I'm gonna tell you this, dude. I think the reason that yes, it is being overdone, but I think the main reason why we're so like aware of it, like cognizant of it, is because it's been overdone poorly. Like if it was actually being done well all the time, we probably wouldn't even notice it as much.
Yeah, I enjoy every once in a while now when we get a villain just for like it's just evil because he's fucking evil. Those villains are fine. If those villains are fine, I mean, like you're not. Everyone has to have a sob story as to why they're doing what they're doing.
And seeing that right there is why I enjoyed going back to my two favorite anime from last year, freaking Demon Slayer and fucking Darwin's Game, because their villains are villains.
Yeah,
there is no backstory, no jutsu. You know, they're not supposed to be sympathetic and all that. It's like, no, these are bad fucking guys. And they are in it in a bad fucking way.
Even as well received as Thanos was, I wouldn't have mind if we got the psychotic Thanos that's in the comics. I would, instead of like this philosophy thinking, trying to make the universe a better place kind of Thanos that we got in a sense. Because Thanos had good intentions, just to the extreme, though. He thought he was making the universe a better place by wiping out half.
But I don't consider Thanos a sympathetic villain.
He's not. All right, you're right. He's not sympathetic, but he doesn't see himself as the villain, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
But that doesn't mean he's sympathetic. That's what I'm saying. Like that's not sympathetic. A sympathetic villain would be Doc Ock in Spider-Man 2. Sandman and Spider-Man 3. That's one of the worst ones. It's Sandman and Spider-Man 3. That's one of the most egregious ones. Because that is not Sandman whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, interesting, because I do want to bring up that question real quick. Just real quick. Do you, because you heard about him coming back, do you feel like that's going to ruin his character? Doc Ock.
How?
I don't know. Some people
hang on. Let me put myself on the big screen. Hang on. Let me put myself on the big screen when I say this. Y'all do realize that characters stand alone within their own respective properties, right? Y'all know that, right?
You can say, yeah, you can say that. But
so that means that the Doc Ock that was in Spider-Man 2 is still the Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2. And even if he sucks in this new movie, he still is the same character in Spider-Man 2. Because you still got Spider-Man 2. So even if you don't like him in this new movie, guess what? You can go back to Spider-Man 2. Because he's still there. And y'all also know, right? Because since we're on the same token about movies that either are affecting or replacing or erasing, like y'all also realize that just because you make a new movie doesn't automatically make an old bad movie good, right? Because that movie still exists as its own entity. So if it was bad the first time, just because you make a follow-up that explains some silly shit from that movie, that does not automatically make that movie good all of a sudden. No, that's not how this works. And yes, I'm talking mainly to you DCEU fans. Because y'all got that shit.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Y'all got that shit bad.
Yo, the Snyder Cut gave these people new hope, and there's like, nah, man, that shit's still overtrashed overall. DCU is still trash.
Carlos, where you at, bruh?
Oh, watch, he gonna pop in.
No,
I swear though, bro. I be listening to these cats talk, and I'm just like, you.
Wait. Did you read the thing? No, so they leaked out the Snyder's original plan. Did you read it?
Hell no.
Oh, I was gonna say no. It's bad. Like there's some interesting things, but what they do to Superman in that planned trilogy is disgusting. What they do to Lois in that planned trilogy is disgusting.
Dude, all I know is I went on Twitter today to post the link for this stream, and I saw that restore the Snyderverse. 225,000 fucking tweets. And I'm like, why is this trending? Stop the madness.
God damn. Jesus Christ.
Stop the fucking madness.
Please.
Jesus. And Rick, you asked me, apparently, have I seen Superman and Lois? And if so, what are your thoughts? I have not seen it. See, Superman and Lois. So, Big Sam Broski, that is one of the ones you wanted to. Well, no, that's actually more kind of like Cobra Kai. I don't want to watch that. You want to know why?
You're gonna. I think you're gonna like it because I think it's gonna be a Superman story.
I think you're gonna like it too.
You wanted, and then and CW's gonna flip the script on you. But I don't know, like because like this, there's a different. So all right, I am
Rick, real question. When do they flip the script on me?
I don't know because see,
no. Yeah, you do. Because you do. We all know.
Season two. Yeah, season 2. But this is the production value.
How many times have we been here?
You're right. I'm not gonna lie. There's most of the Arrowverse shows
Flash,
have a better season 2 and
Supergirl, Black Lightning, and I can't even throw Legends of Tomorrow in there because Legends of Tomorrow was always trash. It was trash from season 1.
Legends of Tomorrow. Legends of Tomorrow.
But
see here, all right. Here's the thing with
fucking God
Superman. It seems like because they got this partnership with HBO. Just the production, the look of it, even the episode order, it feels so much different than everything else. I don't know, but it is really good. Like I really have been enjoying it. Oh, but I feel you. I totally understand. You don't want the let down. Yep. Especially when that's like your favorite superhero. I totally understand that.
Vin Frost, what's happening, says, hey there, Larry, what's some of your favorite Gothic literature? Well, I'm a sucker for the old Gothic horror ones. So, Dracula. Well, okay, hang on. Don't throw Frankenstein in there because I actually don't like the Frankenstein book that much. But like Dracula.
Bram Stoker's.
Yeah, I'm talking about the book. I'm talking about the book, not the movie.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's so many different literature of Dracula. That's why I asked. That's why I said Bram Stoker.
Yes, that one. Thank you. Yeah. So that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. No, Lovecraft's not that old, right? No, Lovecraft's.
I mean, it could still count.
And it's not that old though. Is it?
Should be.
Is Lovecraft that?
Should be 100 years now.
Yeah, but Gothic is usually like 18. Well, I guess if you just mean genre.
Yeah, it was genre. Because I could just go by Edgar Allan Poe novels too.
Yeah. I was just about to go there. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Lovecraft, Edgar Allan Poe, shit. What's another one? I'm gonna say those. I'm gonna leave it there. Wait, isn't there? Well, I mean, no, that's fine. Yeah. I'd say those.
Larry, I got a question. Remember, the Bram Stoker's Dracula movie with like Keanu Reeves and Gary Oldman?
Yep, I was watching it the other day.
How accurate is that to the book?
So all of the Christian allegory shit is not in the book.
Okay.
Coppola added that.
Mm-hmm.
So the notion that Dracula became a vampire because of his war with God,
right?
Coppola added that. Let me see what else. I don't think, if memory serves, Lucy does not die like that in the book. And I also, if memory serves, they never go back to Transylvania in the book. Because isn't that where the final confrontation is?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen in the book. In the book, he dies in London.
Okay. You're talking about Bram Stoker's? I think, yeah.
Yeah, in the book, he dies in London.
And interesting who takes him out.
I've never read the original Bram Stoker's Dracula, but I have read Frankenstein, and I did as a kid writing Frankenstein.
I read Frankenstein in high school, and I didn't like it. It was just boring to me.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually trying to read Frankenstein right now, and I'm liking a lot more than I did when I was in high school.
Victor's he's never been that interesting of a character to me.
That's true. Yeah, true.
Though I'm gonna tell you this though, because y'all brought up the film piece. Have y'all seen Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, which is the Kenneth Branagh?
The one with Robert De Niro?
With Robert De Niro. I do like that one though.
Yeah.
But part of me thinks that has more to do with Branagh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think he just like he makes Victor more endearing. So yeah. Okay, let's see what else we got. Big Sam Broski, your favorite superpower from any comic? My favorite? What would be my favorite? I mean, Adamantium Claws is badass.
I've always been a fan of telekinesis. It's not. I mean, that can be in anything, but I like telekinesis.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like how deep Marvel goes with like Jean, with Jean's telekinesis, and how much everything she can do with it, how powerful she is with it, even without the Phoenix.
Favorite superpower in comics? It might be Wolverine's claws. Because every other superpower you can think of almost because that is so unique. You know what?
Claws.
You know what? Gambits. Probably Gambits.
Yeah.
Oh, the kinetic energy charging.
Mm-hmm.
I will say too. I think comics with Magneto showed creators how creative you can be with magnetic powers too.
Oh yeah, because fucking Magneto could move the Earth if he wanted to.
Yeah, and like when you think about it, like who really before Magneto went deaf with magnetic powers like that before him.
Dude, I applauded when motherfuckers put two and two together, and it was like, do y'all realize Magneto could cause meteor showers?
Yeah,
and it's like, yeah, if he got that powerful, he could. because all that shit is made of metal. Big Sambroski also actually said, "Are good mecha shows dying?" I don't think so. Are they? Seems like there's always like 3-4 of them every year. At least 3 or 4 of them every year.
I mean, I don't think they're probably that higher quality, but I think they're like kind of mid or low tier.
They're falling in between because most seasonal lineups now are populated by isekai animes. So like there's much more farther in between throughout the year.
Yeah. And Yusuke Knight asked about Black Lagoon. We already answered that one. Let's see. Oh, this one is from my man Steve. What's happening, Steve? He says, "Have you read anything from Brandon Sanderson? I have been reading a series by him that I really like so far. It's called the Stormlight Archive." Oh, interesting. I will look that up. And real quick, just because I saw this comment and I wanted to get to it real quick before I go use the can. Big Sambroski said, "Have you seen any of Jujutsu Kaisen?" So I'm 2 episodes in right now. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I see what y'all mean when y'all say like, oh, you know, it like it'll remind you of Bleach. Yeah, but not in a good way. In a bad way. In a bad way. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Can't say I'm a fan of it so far. I will say this though, because Sambroski also asked about Deshaun asked about the Japanese English thing. I have now seen Jujutsu Kaisen in English and in Japanese, and I prefer the dub, the English dub. So yeah. All right, so this one is for Nick. Gun question for Nick. What is the best gun that won't hurt your ears? And on that note, while you go through that explanation, I'm going to go run to the can. I will be back.
I got a question for that. Okay. I mean, okay, it's all on caliber base, but I mean, the only certain stuff that you have that'd probably be good for your ears is like 22, because the 22 sounds like pretty much a BB gun. No, I will admit it is still loud. No doubt about that. It just won't hurt your ears. And I can't say a 9mm because if you shoot that in an enclosed door, like enclosed space, trust me, your ears will be ringing. That actually happened to me. So that's why people carry, put in things like silencers and suppressors on, and that still doesn't muffle down the noise compared to having they have an ammo called I'm trying to remember the name real quick because it's given to me. It's called it's called like sub ammo, meaning it's a little bit more easier for sound. But when it comes to stuff like that, they have things for to protect your ears and stuff. One of the best things I have is I own electronic earmuffs. It's really good. It really dulls down sound, and you can hear a lot of stuff from far distance compared to just putting like earplugs or regular headphones and stuff like that. So yeah, as far as anything with calibers, 22 is, if you're trying to shoot, if you really want to be dangerous and take off no hearing, 22 is like the best thing you could do. 38, which is revolvers and stuff like that, and 9, and anything higher than that, no. You have to have particular stuff to do that.
Nick, how's a caliber rated? How's a caliber rating given to a firearm? Does it go off the ammo or like the firing action of the gun? How's that work?
Can you explain that a little more? Like what you mean by that?
Okay, so for example, like a 22, like a 22 caliber, like does that go off the gun's ammo or like the firing power that it has?
It goes by the explosion when you ignite the powder in the charge.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. But no, but that's the whole. But that's the whole funny thing, because it gets into a whole other talk with other stuff. Because some people think, oh, you have silencers, suppressors that you can do assassinations and stuff. Like, no, it don't work like that. Guns are still loud no matter what. You can make it silent, but the funny thing is, well, you can't pull it off in Larry's stream, but there are certain things where the actions of the gun can be louder, even if the bullet wasn't. So, yeah. But the 22 just sounds like a BB gun going off, but you can hear that distance. But some people have done that without have to put like subsonic ammo. That's what's called subsonic ammo, to make it not sound as much.
Okay.
So
Big
yeah,
Sam
22.
House, yeah, I agree. Golden Boy, yeah, you got to watch Golden Boy's dubbed, because that's half the comedy, is how funny the dub is. I agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, I can pull out bullets. I just can't pull out a gun, so I could show you what a 22 looks like. You show you how small it is. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Trying to see what these wonderful people in the comments are saying.
Yeah, I'm looking through it to see if there's anything we can touch upon. Not really answering questions, it's hilarious, but Phone Auckland, I can watch Rubber Sub. I think both are equally good. And
Let me see here.
Tenchi Muno, I've actually only watched Tenchi Muno dubbed. I've never watched it subbed, because I've always watched it on Toonami.
What's this? If they ever rebooted,
No dead air. Talk. Viewers are leaving.
What the hell?
If they ever rebooted the Kenshin anime, would you rather they go for more realism, like Trust and Betrayal, or they embrace the absurdity of the manga?
Just adapt the manga. Just if anything, anytime an anime gets rebooted, the best thing to do is, if you haven't done already, is faithfully adapt your source material and complete the story. So in Kenshin's case, right. I would say no filler, just accurately recreate the manga and animate the final arc.
Yeah, because Kenshin doesn't have that much filler anyway, right?
The anime does, from my understanding, and then the anime doesn't finish the manga.
Yeah,
because when you look at the movies, I think the movies are probably the best live action adaptations of an anime that I've seen. But I think at the same time, there are a couple things it misses, and I think what the movies miss the most is the humor that Kenshin has, especially with Kenshin himself.
Yeah.
Because Kenshin had those lighthearted moments with Kenshin, the movie kind of they don't catch as good as the manga did, or even the anime.
All right, I'll show this real quick. All right, here, this is a little 22 bullet. This is a 9mm. Barely any difference. See the difference? All this right here is just powder, and that's where the bullet X's out. So yeah, not that much.
Were Thanos or Eric Killmonger good sympathetic villains? I would say Killmonger definitely, but Thanos was, he was operating off his own ideology.
All right, this is a question. This is a question for me from Maniac Madness. How do I like Dino Fury, Power Rangers? It's all right. I think I find it very interesting what they're doing. How they're really putting emphasis on the morphing grid, which I think is in another element borrowed from the comics, because the comics does touch much more on the morphing grid itself and the morphing masters. So the fact that they're actually trying to include that into the story, I think is really cool. but I just don't like the way Nickelodeon produces Power Rangers. They make things way watered down. The villain they don't use a lot of Sentai footage. So they have these watered down fights, and I think though that's a lot to do with the fact that they don't want to pay for the Sentai footage anymore, and this technically it's going to be the last Power Rangers season that is going to be based adapting a Sentai. So this actually might be the last Power Rangers season altogether because we don't know the future of Power Rangers after this.
We sure don't.
Yeah. Right, let me go ahead and see if I didn't miss anything.
This is an interesting little question. King Mode asks, if someone hears your opinion on a topic that they never seen or heard before, should they repeat the point you made as a reference or experience it for themselves to have more knowledge? Hang on, one more time. If someone hears your opinion on a topic that they never seen or heard before, so I told them something they ain't never heard before. Okay. Should they repeat the point you made as a reference or experience it for themselves to have more experience? You always want your own experience. You always want to generate your own experience at the end of the day. That's why there's only so much you can read in books, right? At some point you got to go outside and you got to do it for yourself. So yeah. Big Sambroski, your top 10 favorite films of the 2010s. Oh shit, bro. We be here all day. I ain't got enough time to knock out 10.
That's a very big question.
That's a very big question. Yeah, very big question. I can give you a couple in the last decade. I can throw out a few. Pacific Rim, The Fighter,
That's a damn good movie, The Fighter. That's a damn good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, okay. We'll see. Already, I'm stumped. But yeah, though. Oh well. Wait. Would I put as a favorite of the whole decade? No, I wouldn't put that as a favorite of the whole decade. Maybe I don't know. I'd have to go back and see. But see, right then, I'm already stumped. I could only tell you two off the top of my head, off the rip. I could only tell you two. So there you go. Bruce Leroy, the real McCoy, says, "Are you looking forward to Morbius?" Not really. Isn't it Mobius?
I remember in the cartoon it was pronounced Michael Morbius.
With an R? I thought it was Mobius.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a hard R in there.
I don't know if I'm looking for it. I don't know if that character hold his own move. I don't know.
I don't know how Jared Leto.
I'm not gonna lie, I only really know what I know from it is from the Spider-Man 90s cartoon. I don't know anything else outside of that.
Yeah, I don't know how Jared Leto's gonna do. I'm highly apprehensive, so I'll just have to reserve my comments.
Gotcha. Okay. Well. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's see.
I mean, I think he did really well as Joker, but we'll just have to see. We gonna see.
Oh, here go that clarification for the Captain America Wonder Woman thing. He says Wonder Woman believes equality and world peace through love. Captain America believes by following the American dream, the way people will stand for what they believe in and freedom and justice. I still don't see where one contradicts the other. I don't think there's that big of a distinction between those two characters. And he says, whose philosophy do you respect more? Sorry if my question was super vague. You're making a what is that term? You're making a distinction without making a difference. You're making a distinction without a difference. So All right, and then I see the anime. Venfrost. Which vampire do you like more, Dracula or Carmilla? Dracula. And did the shit? You know what? I think the comments just caught up. Yes. So yeah. So there were some comments that I just lost because some of them just fucking StreamYard. Wish they would fix that shit. All right, let's see. Let's see what else do we have.
Hey Larry, can I address a comment that was made towards me? Are you looking for that?
I mean, if you found it already, go ahead, shoot.
All right, DeJohn. Yeah, I have no problem with a original Power Rangers team. That everything has to be adapted from Sentai. As a matter of fact, there is an original team in the comics now called the Omega Rangers, which is really good. And then the Twitter channel Hyperforce created their original Power Ranger story, which is considered canon with Saban. So yeah, I mean, it's just a matter if they're going to do anything with it. I personally would like to see if Power Rangers isn't Sentai adapted anymore, I would like to see Power Rangers go animated. I think that would be a better way to do Power Rangers going forward.
Ferguson the Great asks, he says, Lord of the Rings versus King of Throne. Which one do you prefer? I have no clue what King of Throne is.
Yeah,
You mean Game of Thrones or?
No, there probably is some kind of fantasy series out there called King of Throne.
Yeah, I have no clue what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, Bruce Leroy, the real McCoy. Look at this dude here. That's another good one. Yeah, Hellsing dub. Yes, I do like that one, English dub. Well, I'm talking about Ultimate, not the original series. I'm talking about Ultimate. Hellsing Ultimate, yes. I prefer it dubbed. Yes, I do like Hellsing Ultimate dubbed. Firo Hate said, bro, I can't watch One Piece subbed. I used to be able to stand Naruto dub, but now I can't stand Naruto's voice. Oh, you talking about what's the girl's name? Is it Mage Flanagan?
Yeah.
She's cool.
Yeah.
She's cool. She does a good job.
Hey Larry, back to the Wonder Woman Captain America parallelism. DeJohn said that Wonder Woman is a feminist, so maybe that's the one difference.
I mean, Wonder Woman counts.
Yeah, but that doesn't. But that's not her entire philosophy. That's just one thing that she believes in.
I mean, I was going to bring up the whole dominatrix side with Wonder Woman, but okay.
Which I ain't got a problem with. Wait, who's the dominant?
No, but it was just to bring up point. I don't know, because if you're watching the old comics, you know she's been the one.
Yeah, she does both. She does both.
Yeah.
So who's who?
Well, you know what I'm talking about. I'm bringing up the history of it because you were saying about the whole feminist thing. I'm like,
yeah. I still think there's a distinction being made without a difference. Vin Frost, do you prefer to watch Vampire Hunter D in English or subbed? I prefer the dub. I prefer the dub. I prefer the dub on that one.
I've only seen it dubbed, so
I've seen the first one Both subbed and dubbed. Bloodlust I've only seen dubbed.
Well, I was just about to ask which one do you like more, Bloodlust or that one?
Bloodlust.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodlust. Somebody said Arrival is trash. Let's see. I don't think we have any new any new questions.
I have one from DeJohn. I found one from DeJohn.
Hang on real quick. Big Sam Broski says, will you be checking out the new Demon Slayer video game? I don't know. I didn't even know they were making one, and I don't know if I will.
I ain't surprised. I was expecting a video game to come out.
It's just another anime arena brawler like Ninja
Skip it.
Storm.
Arena Brawl. Do you get to play through the story?
I don't know if you get to play through the story or not, but I mean, I saw a gameplay trailer, and it plays just like Jump Force, pretty much.
I'll pass. Let's see. They blocking those restore the Snyderverse people. Good. Oh, this one is Studio Period. Says if they ever reboot the Kenshin anime, would you rather they go for more realism like Trust and Betrayal, or they embrace the absurdity of the manga? More realistic. Yeah. If I'd love to see Kenshin done like Trust and Betrayal. Honestly. And I think you could get I'd rather. I wouldn't mind seeing it done like that.
They're doing the final arc in 2 movies, live action movies.
The live action ones, they decided they decided to do the. So they're not going to do Inishi in 1. They're going to do it in 2.
Yeah, they're doing it in 2 movies.
Why 2?
You don't think that's better to do, like, or you could fit all an arc in one movie?
Yeah, I do think that.
Yeah.
Cause here's the thing, like, that's another movie that I like that a lot of people don't. Samurai X Reflections. I like that, and a lot of people don't. But dude, if you look at Reflections, I mean, that's pretty much all of the important parts of the Inishi arc. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if you only did the important parts, like what was in Samurai X Reflections, right? Dude, that's only like, what, 30 minutes of that movie? So if you're doing a 2-hour movie and the important parts can be done in 30, then you got 90 more fucking minutes for everything else. So yeah, you only need 1 movie.
I did see the trailer, though. I did watch the trailer. The trailer looks really good. Looks really good.
You know, I still haven't seen any of those.
No, like I said, they're in my opinion, from what every movie I've seen, I think they're the best live action anime manga based movies.
So wait, how many of that is that going to be then? Is that going to be 5?
Yeah, because they did the
Kyoto Arc has 2.
Kyoto Arc has 2.
Yeah.
No, 5, because the first movie is like a combination of like the first arc and arc with like the opium dealer and whatnot.
Yep.
So they kind of mix that up to start the story up, and then the Kyoto arc is 2 movies, and then this will be 2 movies.
So the first movie ends with the with Kanryu Takeda and Oden Waban.
Yeah. Well, okay. So it's the first movie is not really an adaptation of Straight Up in any way because it mixes things up to where the main villain, the two main villains is the opium dealer, which I forget his name.
Conor Takeda.
But the final fight is the first major fight that Kenshin has that
with Jinbei.
Yeah.
Jinbei.
They made him the big bad kind of.
It should have been Ayoshi. Because
Ayoshi's not in the movie. Yeah, Ayoshi's not in the movie. I haven't seen because I was reading the manga at the time, so I haven't seen the Kyoto movies.
That would make the most sense. It's like if you're gonna do the first, if you're gonna do everything prior to the Kyoto arc as its own as one movie, then Jinbei should occur halfway through, and you should end with the Kanryu Takeda story with the Oniwaban, because the fight with Ayoshi should be the climax.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, they want
because Ayoshi's story picks up in the Kyoto arc. So like you could actually open the Kyoto arc movie with Ayoshi. Right. And then like you just show him like traveling aimlessly until he runs into Sojiro Seita, and then you cut to opening credits. Yeah. And then we go back to Tokyo where fucking Saito shows up. Yeah. So anyway. Who the fuck is that with all that goddamn background noise? Trent. That was Trent. All right. Okay, so we are coming up. It is 9:20. I am thinking about wrapping up in about 10 minutes. What y'all think?
I mean, it's up to you, man.
It's your show.
Yeah, I'm thinking we about to wrap things up in a bit. DeJohn, this for you, Nick. He says, Nick, do you watch Real Gun or martial art experts break down scenes from movies or TV series and see how realistic the scenes is? I forget the name of that series, but I've seen some of those.
I've seen a few of them. I mean, there was one I watched that they did one on movies. They did one on one of my favorite movies. I know you know this one, Larry. Heat. Yeah, there's a guy who did one on Heat. Yeah, and I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I've been so invested much in it that I know certain things now where I really don't need an expert. But I mean, it's good to see certain ones that certain people talked about. Like I saw this one guy. He's well known on YouTube. He's known for because trust me, in the gun community, trust me, it gets fanboyish like the anime and other stuff. You got people that like, oh, I like Glock more. Oh, fuck people who like CZs, or oh, you're an AK guy. I don't like ARs. But pretty much it was an AK guy talking about this movie that just came out called Kalashnikov, which the guy who made the AK. So they talked about certain interesting things, and he talked about one scene where they didn't have this part in the movie which makes sense because if you don't know, some people make the same, like let's say you make the same AK, right? The gun changes over time over the years. So the original AKs would be cost way too much money to even show them in film anymore. So stuff like that. And fun fact on that, he didn't make the gun just by himself. His wife put him out, who he met. If you've seen the movie.
Yeah. All right. So there is a $2 super chat from Maniac Madness 11. Thank you so much. He says, you think Kevin Durant going to Golden State hurt his legacy? Of course it did. Of course it did. Like I said, that's one of the most whole ass moves I've ever seen. Yeah, was Durant go to Golden State?
Big time.
But that's what they do nowadays because nobody actually wants to compete for a championship. They just want to, play with their homeboys, stack the fucking deck, and then cruise on to the fucking winner circle. Which is why I laugh my ass off when that shit don't work. So. I'm hearing background noise again.
So you got something playing.
Oh, KJ's just dropped the video topic that he wanted us to do, or wanting. Well, I say us because I'm gonna be getting some other guys on that video, which is kind of funny because my man Jay, the fighting gentleman, he just reminded me that we were going to be doing that video today. He reminded me about. He was like, hit him up whenever that video comes up, and KJ's just sent the email with the topic. So, all right, then that topic will be, that discussion of the week will be coming up next month. Then I'll see where I can squeeze it in next month.
I think what my problem is that I got these new Bluetooth headphones, and they're probably not connecting as they should. So I'm still trying to figure that out.
And they're probably also not noise canceling.
Probably not. Yeah, I gotta invest in a pair of those.
Y'all think Hunter x Hunter will ever be completed? No,
Probably not. Not at this rate.
I wish.
Gavin's in the building. What's happening, homie?
Mm-hmm.
Big Sambroski asked, will you be checking out Yasuke on Netflix? I will when it comes out.
Same.
I will when it comes out. Fear or Hate says that the Demon Slayer game is made by CyberConnect 2, which is the same guys behind Ultimate Ninja Storm, and he said yes, there is a story. I mean, maybe. I mean, if the story, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna buy it for the story mode. That's my only real reason for buying it, would be for the story mode.
Shit, I buy for cheap then.
Yeah, which is why I'm thinking I might just wait. Because I remember when Jump Force came out, like Jump Force, like in terms of like trading value, dropped by like half before the end of the year.
Damn.
Adam Q says, I like your tattoos. When you get them and what are they? Oh, so real quick, I got let me see which one. Okay, so I got this one in 2009. And this says Yume Jitsugen. Yume Jitsugen, which means realize your dreams, or in other words, make your dreams come true. Essentially, that's what that means, right? Manifest your dreams, turn your dreams into a reality. That's what this one means. And then I forget the Japanese, like, the verbal translation for this one, but essentially this one is, oh shit, I'm fucking showing them the wrong way. So you're supposed to show them like that. But this one is fall down 7, get up 8, which means if at first you don't succeed, get up and try again, or never give up, right? That's what that means. Oh, and I got this one in 2012. So yeah, so I got them 3 years apart.
So you ever gonna retouch them up? Look like they're kind of fading a bit.
Yeah, I am. I do plan to touch them up. Yeah. Well, fuck, of course, dude. They old.
Well, some people just have tattoos and it's just let it fade and that's it. Pretty much that's what my dad did.
No, I'm gonna touch them up. I'm not gonna let them fade. I'm not gonna let them fade entirely. Like I'm gonna go ahead and shit, because this one actually you probably can't see on camera, but it already has like some like thin marks. Because when it was healing and and the top skin was like peeling off or whatever, yeah. it took some of the ink with it. So I'm definitely gonna have to get this one touched up. Yeah. Adrian Mark says, been sub to you years and don't remember hearing you mention Berserk, Larry. Actually, so here's the thing. Berserk actually got requested for a first impressions as part of the Super Chat sweepstakes last year. Here's the thing, though. Just in case anybody's been wondering, I purposefully have been putting off that video because I am pseudo collaboration because the channel I'm collaborating with has put it on their back burner too. But I'm supposed to be collaborating with another channel to do a live stream talking about fucking Berserk. That's why it hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if I may ask, is it just the old school anime? Is it the trilogy movies? Which ones is it? Or the manga? Which one are you discussing on? Is it the old school anime, the trilogy movies, or the manga?
It's the anime, the original.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, I am only obligated to do like the first like 2 episodes. But the channel I'm collaborating with, they're gonna watch the whole fucking thing. So, but yeah, so that's why that hasn't happened yet, because I am waiting for when they're ready to do the stream to jump in with them and do it there. And it will probably be on their channel too, but I'll let y'all, like, I'll let everybody know. Of course, I'll post a link on my channel and everything when that finally happens. I
mean, Chad, I would show you something pretty cool Berserk related, but YouTube won't let me, so I'll just leave it at that.
What is it, from one of the movies?
Oh, no. It's remember, it's my thing. It was in the back of this. It's my rifle.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
No, I have it touched up with. I would love to show you the artwork. The artwork what I've done with it. So, yeah.
You put Berserk shit on your gun?
It's on a rifle. That's all it was. All it is just have the symbol and have the little bayonet hanging on it right there.
Okay.
It's not bad. Hold on. I can show you the magazine. It's legal for you to. I can show you this. I can show you the artwork on that.
What did you do? You put the brand on the gun? The brand of sacrifice?
Actually, I did. I put the brand on the magwell part. Yeah, I put the brand.
Okay.
Then I have a bayonet keychain hanging from it. That I just thought.
So Guts has this mark on his neck called a brand of sacrifice. So what he did is he basically just put a decal on his gun that looks like that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just.
Yeah. There's some people, I guess, that go have that special gun they like pimp out, I guess you can call it. Pick my Glock. I don't know.
Vin Frost says, "Why are so many people obsessed with restoring the Snyderverse?"
All right.
They crazy.
Since I can't show the whole stuff, I can show you the magazine. I got this on it. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh man, the Snyderverse.
But if people want to see it, the actual what the gun looks like, I have it on my Instagram, ironically.
All right, let's see. Big Sam Broski said Vin Frost because they are lost. I like that one, because they are lost. Oh man,
man, Larry, if I told you what I read though, what Snyder had planned, you'd be sick to your stomach.
Well, that's why I'm glad he got fired. So
you be
the blind leading the blind there.
Dijon said, since you hate Thor Ragnarok, what level of comedy do you want the MCU to have? Because I dislike some of the comedic elements MCU use. Some of the comedy don't land. Most of the comedy in the MCU don't land for me.
I didn't know you didn't like Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, I hate Thor Ragnarok.
I know that.
That fucking movie is terrible.
I will admit that movie had way too. It went overboard in the comedy, very much so.
That movie is trash. Like for me, dude, like the comedy in the MCU hasn't hit since. Well, no, I'm gonna tell you, the last time I legit thought a movie was fucking funny was Infinity War. Infinity War was the last one, and Infinity War was the first time since Guardians 1. So yeah. So like most of the Phase 3 movies, I didn't care for the comedy in them. But I did like the comedy in Infinity War. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, we're gonna use our made-up names now.
To the guys in the chat,
Which master do you serve? Which master do I serve? What am I supposed to say? Jesus?
Okay, to the guy on the chat thing, the name is Compton Artist. That's the name right there. You'll find it over there.
And it's like so I'll be taking your part. No, you will not. It's like, why are you doing that with your voice? It's like, oh, you're trying to mimic the God Man. It's like, no, I'm not. I talk like this. He just did it again. Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me? Yeah, that shit is funny. Oh no, dude, real talk. You know the funniest shit in Infinity War? When Thor says, I need to go to Nivalir, and Rocket says, it's like Nivalir. It's like, he's like, that's a made up word, and Thor says, all words are made up.
No, yeah, that one was funny.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Yeah.
Because it's true.
Yeah, that shit was genius.
That's a made up word. All words are made up. Yeah, no, Infinity War is funny. Oh, and then of course the Stark fucking Doc Strange shit. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, Bruce, you're making me look bad in front of the Wizards.
He's like, I'm going through a thing. He's like, this is no time to have a thing right now. Oh, and fucking Okoye, when she was like, when you said you were going to open up the borders, this is not what I had in mind. It's like, well, what were you expecting? She's like, I don't know.
Starbucks.
Oh, and then of course when fucking Wanda dropped the big ass fucking tank on him, and Okoye's like, what was she in there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no, put your fucking heavy hit on the front line, man. Okay, let's see. And KJ, I got your topic, man. I got it. Notre Dame says Larry be like, I will smite thee if I hear that background noise again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Adam Q says, when you become a huge Wonder Woman fan, was there a comic or a movie that made her one of your all-time faves? Justice League, the animated series, made her one of my all-time faves. But prior to that, I did grow up watching the Linda Carter series because they used to rerun the Linda Carter series on Sci-Fi, like at what was it, like 2 and 2. Yeah, it was like at 2 and 2:30 in the afternoon because it would come on right before Quantum Leap. And I remember that because my sister always watched Quantum Leap. And it was the hour before it was because it was Wonder Woman at 2 and 2:30. Quantum Leap would be at 3 and 3:30, and then DBZ would come on at 4. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Justice League, the animated series was yeah.
Yeah, I would say the same for me too. Yeah. Yeah.
But why is Gamora? But it is okay. Okay. So yeah, we caught up. That's it. Oh wait, hang on. Khalil posted this one. He says, Larry, as you know, I finally started watching Smallville in order, and I have to say, Allison Mack, the Iona chick, at least in the show. Wait, Allison Mack greater than the Lona chick? Oh, Lana, Lana, Lana. Oh yeah, okay, cool, sure. I don't know. No, it's Lana, Lana Lang, Lana. Yeah, he spelled it the way it sounds. He spelled it phonetically, which is why I was like Lana. Oh, Lana.
In many ways, Chloe was Felicity before there was Felicity. Was the original Felicity? She was a popular, originally show only character that became extremely popular than the comic book counterpart.
So you know what's crazy? You said Chloe was Felicity before Felicity, and I thought you meant the fucking TV show because I'm like, no, Felicity came out in the late '90s. Like that came out right before Smallville.
Because didn't Chloe carry over into the comics?
The Smallville comics.
Oh.
Not the DC. She's not in the DC universe. Yeah.
To KS over there, I wouldn't call it much of a sniper, but snipers is more of a skill. But there's something I'm building that is more for that purpose, which I just have already. I just need to get certain things left. John, answer your question, Larry.
I'm not answering that.
I thought you wouldn't.
I'm not going to answer that. All I'm going to say is stay out of my business. My business. All right. So with that being said, it is time to wrap this up. So that is going to do it for this month's live Q&A. I want to thank everybody for tuning in live. Thanks everyone for watching after the fact. As always, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media, facebook.com/OAW Entertainment, twitter.com/OAWENTMT, twitch.tv/OAW_entertainment, youtube.com/OAW Entertainment, and last but certainly not least, if you want to join in on all the fun we're having, like this, wrong way. Which way? Where are you, Trent? No, see,
he's to my
that. You're pointing the right direction.
So that gentleman down there, the one who had all the background noise and whatnot, if you want to join in like him, become a patron at patreon.com/OAW. And so Patreon invites are available at the $10 and up tier. So any of the tiers, $10 or higher, you will automatically get a free invite to join in on the live monthly Q&A. It is one of the perks to those tiers. Okay, so let me go ahead before I forget to thank my panel for joining me tonight. This is my man Shot Red, longtime OAW faithful and fellow YouTuber. Thanks so much for coming in. Of course, y'all know Anime Rick from the YouTube anime community. Oh, another OG YouTuber. Thanks for coming in, Rick. And Trent, one of the OAW patrons and longtime faithful, always holding it down with the background noise.
For Trent.
And he's probably AFK right now, which is even funnier.
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Nostradamus. We ain't seen you in a minute. I said, of course, that's Rick.
So y'all help me out with this real quick, because Nostradamus jumped in on one of my streams the other day, and he was like, oh, Larry, like, you don't remember me. And I'm like, I remember the name, but I can't put a face to it.
I don't remember you and Nostradamus having a lot of interactions, though.
He said we used to kick it on the J Room. I'm like, dude, I was only ever on the J Room like twice.
No, the main interactions I remember you and Nostradamus having were in streams, not the J Room.
Mainstreams. Oh, well, shit. Yeah. I mean, dude, it could have been any one of them. I mean,
yeah, but you've never actually had Nostradamus in one of your streams before. So you guys knew each other probably by reputation and work, but I don't think you guys ever had a lot of one-on-one interaction that I can recall.
Gotcha. Well, regardless, welcome, Nostradamus. Thank you for tuning in again, sir. How's it going? And yeah, you did get my Facebook message, because I know you hit me up on Facebook and I replied. I hope you got my reply. But welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that. All right, so I think it's time. I don't have any announcements. Wait, Trent, what did you say about the Discord? Yeah, no, the Discord link is go to the Patreon page, Trent. It's on the Patreon page.
I know. I just tried to hop in there, but it fucking blocked me out for some reason. I don't know if there's a way I could still get in. But we can.
I was going to say, yeah.
Oh, because the link expired. That's right. I gotta send. I gotta send it to you.
Yeah, because I don't check Patreon that often, except for when you send me messages. So
I will just remember that's a perfect time. I said anybody who wants to see the rifle, I could post it on the Discord. That's the easiest way to do that.
Larry, when you do that Cobra Kai review,
Yeah,
hit me up.
Oh, you want to get in on that one? All
yeah,
right, cool,
hit me up because I would. Yeah.
If I do that,
Rick
it's probably going to be maybe 2 to 3 weeks from now.
Yeah, let me know. Just let me know, and I'll definitely make.
All right, cool deal. All right, so it is time for us to get out of here. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everyone for watching after the fact. With that being said, this has been Larry Williams, OAW Commander-in-Chief, and I am signing off. Until next time, peace.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?